Alright, so we're here at Mobile World Congress 2010 at the Garmin-ASUS booth with Ted Gardner. Hey there, Ted, how you doing?
Hello, how are you?
Awesome. You having a good show?
So far, so good. You bet. It's been busy.
Yeah, I bet. You guys have two new phones here?
We sure do.
This is the Windows Mobile M10. You want to walk us through it?
Yeah, this is a Garmin-ASUS M10. It is the latest version of Windows Mobile. It's 6.5.3, and it's really a nice unit. As you can see from the main menu here, we've kind of interjected some secret sauce into here to make things look a little different. It's got a nice layout of features. Across the bottom here are our hallmark icons, either the call button, which is pretty self-explanatory, but you can also view maps. All those maps are preloaded of all of either Europe, North America, or North America. So you're not worried about whether or not you've got a good network to get maps to download. Along with those maps comes 6 million points of interest preloaded into the unit, as well as Google Local Search, which basically gives you unlimited POIs through that.
Right. So the points of interest are preloaded in the unit, so you don't necessarily have to have wireless connectivity in order to access.
That's exactly right. And anytime you get out of any sort of major metropolitan area, 3G can be a little bit dicey. Even nowadays, in a lot of metropolitan areas, 3G is dicey. So it's nice, a nice thing to have.
For sure, for sure. So what kind of camera do we got on there?
It's a 3.2 megapixel. The cool thing about the camera is that you can take the picture and it automatically geocodes exactly where that picture was taken. So you always know where it is. You can email that photo to a friend, and they can actually navigate to that photo.
Cool. And what kind of sharing services do those pictures go to? Flickr, that kind of thing, or what?
You can Flickr, Panoramio. You can post it to Facebook, whatever you want.
Nice. All right. Now, there's also something about the GPS units in here too, right? Like, it's not just GPS; you also have assisted GPS and Google geolocation. Like,
exactly, as well as Garmin geolocation. There's actually 5 different sorts of location technology that we combine into here. It's really nice to be able to pull that phone out of your pocket at a moment's notice and turn it on, and it knows exactly where you are because of all those different geolocation services.
Right. So does that speed up the lock time then?
It absolutely does. It's typically not more than 2 or 3 seconds before it has a very, very good location fix for you.
Excellent. All right. So that is the Winmo M10. We also have the new Android handset, the A50, right?
That's right. Let me shut this one down.
Sure.
Pull this one out. This is our new Android A50. It's a 3.5 image, or a 3.5 inch display on this one. It does much the same that the M10 does, but it's kind of in the Android layout. But what you'll notice from most Android phones is we've souped it up a little bit. It's got a nice presentation to it, a nice touch screen. The same 3 familiar buttons that are on the bottom of the M10 are across the side of the A50. It's the same view map functionality, the same search capabilities with Google Local Search. All of that is right there. You can easily pan the maps, spin them around. They're all right there. Zoom in and out. But really, what happens with a nuvifone is that location is ever present in every application. I can click on the browser, go to a website that maybe has an address on it. It automatically parses that address, so it will direct you straight to that directly from that web page. There's no closing applications or opening new ones. Same goes for contacts. If I have a contact that has an address associated with it, I can go directly to that contact. Same with email, Gmail. If I have a notation on my calendar, I can click on calendar. Up will come my calendar. I've got a meeting in here. I click on that. I might be late for my meeting here. Yeah, and there it comes up. I've got it coded with the location. I press the thumbtack, and it's going to queue up the map directly from that application, and I push go.
And gets you directions.
And I can go directly to it turn by turn, either by driving or by walking.
Excellent. Very cool. Now the user interface is also nicely optimized for car mounts, right?
It is, and in fact, that's a great point. We include both of these units with a car mount, so everything's there for you. You don't have to worry about buying any separate accessories. It's all right there. You snap it in. The power lock is right along here.
Yeah, we got car mounts in the back here, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Cool. All right.
And plug it into your 12 volt and off you go.
Right on. Now you guys have also played around with the standard Android interface here a little bit.
Yep.
You've got like some horizontal scrolling?
Yep, we've got horizontal and vertical scrolling. All your different applications here, and they'll also be vertical as well.
Very cool.
You can of course move the apps around. If you want to bring, say, Google Talk up to your main bar, it's just a matter of dropping it in there.
Very cool. All right, so do you have availability or pricing for either of these phones?
In North America, not as of yet. This is a European launch, so we haven't announced any North American availability. We do have O2 Germany as a carrier that we announced today, but we hope to have more carrier arrangements in the near future.
Cool. What kind of price point?
Haven't decided that either. That'll be dependent on our carrier negotiations.
Awesome. So that is the Garmin-ASUS Nuvifone A50 and M10.
Yes.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.